Hey fellow foodies! Another Filipino favorite is this pandesal bread. I love having this warm roll dipped in my coffee for breakfast. There are a few steps in making this bread, so let's get started. First, you will need to measure your flour. I'm using two kinds of flour. I'm using 180 grams of bread flour and 360 grams of all-purpose flour. Honestly, I'm not much into baking because baking is so precise that I'm usually discouraged. I like cooking with what I have on hand and just throwing things in a pot or a wok. Unfortunately, measuring is necessary to have a consistent product. But in case you don't have a scale and want to try this recipe out, start out with about 1 1/2 cups of bread flour and 3 cups of all-purpose flour. And since I'm weighing mine here, I should have about a total of 540 grams for the two flours combined. Next, we're going to combine 2 eggs whisked and add that to 1 1/4 cup of milk. Whisk it and combine and add that to the flour mixture. Don't forget to scrape the sides and the bottom to make sure that there are no dry spots. And once that's done, cover it with a cling wrap and a tea towel and let it sit for about 15 minutes to let the flour absorb the wet ingredients and start developing the gluten. After 15 minutes, we're going to add in 1/3 cup of sugar, 1 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and also 2 1/4 teaspoon of instant yeast, and mix that until combined. And then slowly add in 3 tablespoons of room temperature butter. Add the butter a little bit at a time until it's fully incorporated. Also, make sure to put your mixer on low speed at this time. You will feel that the dough is ready when you don't feel any more big chunks of sugar granules. And then we're going to put some flour on our working surface and transfer the dough. Knead it until smooth, about 5 to 7 minutes. After kneading, put about 1 teaspoon of oil in your bowl and coat your dough. Cover it again with a cling wrap and tea towel and leave it to rise for about 1 hour on a warm area or until it's doubled in size. After the dough has risen, we need to weigh it to see how many grams we need for each ball. You can just eyeball it, but just note that your bread size will not look all even. So mine came about to 1,000 grams, and I want to make 24 rolls. You can make less, of course, but each roll will come out bigger. Next, we're going to punch our dough a couple of times, and then we're going to roll it into a log and cut it in half. In each half, you can cut 12 pieces and do it again for the next log. You should have about a total of 24 pieces for the entire recipe, and I weighed mine and each dough ball came about to 42 grams. Grab one dough ball, flatten with the palm of your hand and press it down. Fold all the sides in the middle and start grabbing and pinching the seam and stretch the dough ball until it has a smooth round surface. And then you're going to roll your dough ball on the table gently in a circular motion until it's nice and round. Let's do that one more time. After we have rolled out our doughs, we want to roll each piece in about 1/4 cup of fine breadcrumbs. Then we're going to cover it again with a tea towel and let it sit for 15 to 20 minutes for the second rise. Preheat your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit and bake for 20 to 25 minutes until golden brown. Another tip is to rotate the pan after 10 minutes to make sure it bakes evenly. The internal temperature should be 190 degrees when cooked. Our pandesal should be crusty on the outside and soft and chewy in the inside, just like this. I hope you give this recipe a try, and again, thanks for watching!